Are you someone that's on a budget and looking for a headphone that's chock full of features while blocking out noise like subway cars screeching and crying babies while at the same time sounding amazing? Well, I found a headphone that's just for you. This is the Sennheiser Amperior headphones. My name is Tom and you're watching On a Student Budget. And today we're going to be going over the accessories and features on these headphones, the build quality and design, the comfort and weight, the isolation and portability, and of course the sound quality of these headphones, and why I think these are perfect portable options, especially if you're someone that's on a budget. The Sennheiser Amperior headphones that I have here is actually a portable version of the much acclaimed Sennheiser HD25, which is an absolute legend amongst the DJ community because of its supreme build quality, the fantastic sound isolation, the amazing sound quality, especially the bass and how like tight and punchy and quick it is, and the amazing stability of fit on the head. However, the Sennheiser Amperior headphones are a discontinued headphone now. They can be found on clearance prices for about $185. At their MSRP, they were about $350. So it's at an amazingly low price right now. And the Amperiors I have here is actually been replaced by the Sennheiser HD25 aluminum, which essentially is the same headphone as the HD25, but it has the aluminum ear cups that the Amperiors have. In terms of accessories and features on the headphones themselves, it does come with a detachable cable, and it actually detaches in an interesting manner. The cable is actually on the right side, which is very different from the conventional headphones nowadays, and it detaches about 0.3 meters down rather than right on the ear cups. And the first cable you get is an Apple certified cable, so it has the 3 buttons: pause, play, rewind, volume up, down, and has a mic for phone calls and everything. It has a clip here, so you can like clip it to your shirt, and it ends in a straight angled jack. The second cable is just a basic audio cable, and it ends at a right angle jack. Both cables are about 1 meter long, so it's perfect for portable use. I do wish that the headphones come with a case, but these headphones are actually really renowned for their build quality, so I'm okay with not having a case with these headphones. In terms of features, the Sennheiser Amperior headphones are just chock full of features. The first of which I'll mention is the fact that every single part that you see here on the headphone is replaceable. So from the ear pads to the ear cups to the drivers, the headband to the headband padding to the cable, and I think this is a fantastic idea that Sennheiser has done, because usually when a headphone breaks, or you have to send it back to the manufacturer for them to inspect and for servicing to be done, and they would either fix the headphones and send it back to you, or send you just a replacement unit right away. So you would be going through a number of weeks without a pair of headphones. With the Sennheiser Amperiors, you can buy replacement parts on their website, which I'm going to put in the link in the description below. And basically you can always buy extra parts, so if something fails over time, you can easily just swap it out and put it back on. It's all very, very easy, and I'll put more links in the description below on how you do that. I've actually purchased a pair of Sennheiser HD25 pleather ear pads to supplement these velour ear pads that come with the Amperiors, and it does change the sound quality, it changes the comfort, it changes the isolation as well, but I'll get into that in those respective sections. The second feature on these headphones is the headband. The headband can actually split. So the idea to split the headband is to increase the stability of fit on your head. The third feature on these headphones is the fact that the left ear cup can actually swivel 180 degrees. So just to give you an example, you can swivel it like this, put it back on, swivel it like this, and then despite swiveling in all these different like positions and everything like that, the headphone still remains very stable. So the idea of this swiveling ear cup is because the DJs would be using these headphones to mix and doing beat matching, and they need one ear to monitor. In terms of design, the Sennheiser Amperior headphones are really not going to be the most fashion-forward headphones out there today, especially because a lot of the headphones right now have more flashier designs, a bunch of different colors, very glossy finishings. The Amperiors are just a very practical, very minimalistic, very professional-looking design. But in terms of build quality though, these headphones are just amazing. Despite being plastic in predominantly like most of the headband is all entirely plastic. These things are just fabulous in just in build quality. And as I stated before, these headphones, every part is replaceable, so if the headband does somehow break, you can easily buy a second a replacement as well. Remember, these headphones are based off of DJ headphones that are just like, and DJs don't treat their equipment lightly. they're always rushing in between gigs and stuff. So these headphones are going to be stuffed in book bags, and they're not babied at all. So I think for the average consumer, like, these headphones will do you solid. In terms of comfort, the Sennheiser Amperior headphones do have swiveling ear cups, so they'll definitely accommodate for anyone's ear shape and head size. But they are on-ear headphones, so by definition, on-ear headphones are not the most comfortable headphones out there, and these headphones do have a high clamping force, and remember, these were designed off of DJ headphones, so they do have to isolate sound very well, and they have to remain very stable when DJs are mixing and moving around and stuff. So but overall, this comfort is just about average. I was able to wear these for about an hour and a half with the stock velour ear pads. With the pleather ear pads though, I was only able to wear them for about an hour because my ears started sweating with the pleather ear pads. But in terms of weight, these headphones are about 160 grams, so they're super lightweight, and when you're putting them on, they really just don't feel like anything at all, whether they're on your head or around your neck. In terms of isolation, the Sennheiser Amperior headphones are just by far the most isolating on-ear headphones I've ever experienced in my entire life. With the pleather ear pads, they do isolate more, so if you really just want to silence everything around you, the pleather ear pads really do help in that. The velours do let in a little bit more noise, but it's more breathable than the pleather ear pads. But overall, the isolation is more than enough if you're going to be commuting on the bus, subway. In terms of portability, as you can see on the head, they don't stick out very much at all. You can definitely put them around your neck here like this because the ear cups are very small, so there's no restriction in head movement whatsoever. But what I did notice is that when you put them around your neck like this, you can see the headband does conjoin back into one piece. I do like it split about like this. So I do have to resplit it after putting it around my neck before I put it back on again. So I did find that this was a little bit annoying at first, but I've grown so used to it now that it's not really a problem. In terms of sound quality, the Amperiors do not disappoint at all. It has a very mild V-shaped response, so you do get a little more bass, you get a little more treble with a scoop in the mid-range. But the bass here is not bloated by any means, and it never distorts, despite however loud you listen to these guys. The bass is absolutely the tightest bass response I've ever heard in my entire life. If you think of it as an analogy, a whip, like a lion tamer whip, it's quick, it's precise, it's never overstays its welcome, it's powerful. That's exactly what the bass is on the Amperiors. But my quibble with the bass is the fact that with the stock velour ear pads, I do wish that there's a little bit more impact. The pleather ear pads do give you that more impact, but I think the pleathers lose a little bit of that tightness that I really like in the Amperiors, so I'm sticking with the velour ear pads. And my second quibble with the bass is the fact that there's a little bit of a roll off in the sub bass regions, so you're not going to get that rumbling feeling that you get from with a more extended bass response. In terms of the mid-range, the Amperiors have a recessed mid-range, and there's also a thinness to the vocals, so everything is super clear. Vocals are more forward into the mix, especially female vocals actually. So if you're listening to vocalists like Mariah Carey, Leona Lewis, Adele, those kind of, or Alicia Keys, those kind of vocalists, sometimes certain notes that they hit sometimes gets a little overbearing. If you're sensitive to those kind of notes and voices, the Amperiors might not be that headphone for you. In terms of the treble, the Amperiors are actually noted for having a more brighter treble. So the treble is more aggressive into the mix, it's more forward, but at the same time it's still very well extended, it's still very clear. If you're sensitive to high frequencies, the Amperiors may not be that headphone for you. And at first I did think that these headphones were just too bright for me, but you do get used to it over time. Now I think that they're just a shade bright, but the treble is just so exciting, it's so lively. The sound stage is, when you're putting it on, it just feels in your head, so it's not expansive or anything like that. But the Amperiors do separate instruments very well, and it places everything very precisely within the space it's given. In conclusion, the Sennheiser Amperiors are just a fantastic portable headphone, especially at their new clearance prices right now at $185. It has plenty of features. It isolates sound very well. It remains super stable, so if you're running or jogging, these guys won't move on your head at all. And if you want a sound quality that's more lively and more exciting, these are just fantastic at that. And these honestly can last you for life. because of the fact that each of the parts are replaceable on the entire headphone. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed this video. Definitely like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.